Computer. Okay. So I have had like, oh my gosh, all the like things flowing. Like my husband and I woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning and we just talked for like an hour and a half about like ideas and all the things that I was like, I have got to share with my team. Okay. So I found a new success partner at the Las Vegas Super Saturday this last time. And she is amazing. Her name is Liz. Okay. And she qualified to go to New Leader this last year because she is a 1-star. And I love this. She's a 1-star because she helped one of her coaches achieve diamond. And like, please don't misunderstand me. I love everything about our team, but I do feel like there's a really heavy emphasis on like, do what you got to do to rank advance, even if that means you have to build a bazillion people. And to me personally, that does not feel like success. To me personally, and I think to you guys too, because you guys are my people, you want to be 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, bazillion star because you're helping other people achieve big things. And you want to change other people's lives. Yes, you want to make money with this too. That definitely doesn't suck. But you started this business because you found something that you love and you want to share it with other people. And that's exactly the like vibe that I have. I want to be 5-star because I helped 5 of my coaches achieve diamond. And if my husband is also diamond, awesome. That means I'm 6-star. Cool. But I don't want to be diamond because I built my mom, I built my aunt, I built my husband, I built my sister. Oh, and I built my second CBC. Like that does not feel real to me. And again, please don't misunderstand me. I love every single person on our team. And they have hustled for what they have and they deserve what they have. But I want to mentor my people. So Liz is 1-star because she helped one of her coaches go diamond. So I'm like, girl, share all the things. Because that is definitely like a limiting belief that I have, that I don't know how to do that because I've never done it before. Like right now, I only have 3 emeralds even. Like, and then everybody else has either quit or they aren't currently emeralds. So like I have some serious work to do as far as being a leader and knowing how to develop my people to being successful themselves. And I'm sure because you guys are my people, because speed of the leader, speed of the pack, you guys are probably struggling with very similar things that you're like, I'm not even emerald right now because I dropped off, or I don't know, like all my people that I've ever had that have been emerald are dropping, or I had people and now they're gone. Like, so you guys are probably very much in a very similar boat than I am. So you're like, yes, please share all the things, right? So I loved everything she said. And it was awesome because we talked a month after New Leader Conference, which was great because I feel like if we had talked right after, she would have shared all her takeaways and it would have been like information overload. I have no idea where to run with this. But because we talked like a month after New Leader, she was like, this is what I've implemented since New Leader and it's working. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like share all the yes. And her big thing was new. Sorry, I just realized Jamie's video is pinned. So probably the people on the recording are like, see it, Jamie, which is fine. Jamie is wonderful and fabulous, but I'm going to switch it to be my video is pinned. I'm sorry, my bad. Jamie! Huh. Okay, so gosh, I lost my train of thought. I apologize. So new coach onboarding system. And, I've heard from a couple of people that like when I found new coaches, I was like, okay, I really want to do a one-on-one with them. They're like overwhelmed and stressed. And a couple of people have come to me and be like, don't do that. Like they need to earn your time. They need to show you that they're willing to work and then you schedule the one-on-one with them. Where the people that are telling me that are the people that are 5-star elite. Like they're a lot farther along in this business than I am. And that might be true for them that they don't have time to do a one-on-one, but where I am in my business right now, I'm a diamond coach. Like I'm a lifetime 1-star, but I'm not currently 1-star. I have 3 emeralds. I'm like I have 4 emeralds, including my husband. Like I'm barely diamond, right? I have plenty of time to do a one-on-one with a prospective coach, to do a one-on-one with someone who just started coaching. So I don't need to do the whole like, no, you have to walk through the entire New Coach University to prove to me that you want this, and then I'll give you my time. And I've been like mega plugging into Ashley Molstad, because hello, for one, she like is the new top coach, right? She, for Melanie Mitro, was the top coach 4 years in a row, and then Ashley Molstad like took it, right? Like that is huge to me. And she and her team just won Team Cup, which is also huge to me, because that means that she is like super empowering her people to do the right things. She's an amazing leader. So I've been like trying to like surround myself with her and her energy and whatever the crap she's doing. I want to drink her Kool-Aid. I want to swim in her Kool-Aid, because obviously what she's doing is working, right? And this is a huge change, and I love it. She gives every single person that she helps her phone number. Are you kidding me? Like freaking Ashley Molstad, who hits Success Club 300 every single month. She gives every single person, she gives her coaches, her personally sponsored coaches, her phone number. But her coach, Emily Favre, who was also in the top 10, one of her, Ashley Molstad is her personally sponsored coaches, Emily Favre. So Emily Favre is in the downline. Ashley Molstad is like her coach. Hopefully that made sense. But Emily Favre gives everybody her phone number. And so ever since hearing that at the Las Vegas Super Saturday, I've started doing that, both to like my challengers who decide to get a challenge pack, as well as like all the people in my free group right now. I have also started giving them my phone number, because they are, they're my people too, because they signed up for the free trial. So Beachbody linked them to me. So if they ever order it, like I'll get credit for it. And I have noticed a huge shift both in my mental energy towards them and their mental energy towards me, because giving someone as something as simple as your personal phone number, it like instantly helps them feel like they are important to you. And like thinking about my job as a coach, like I tell all my people, I'm going to be here for you for life. I'm going to coach you for life. And then they're just in my inbox with everybody else that I'm trying to build relationships with, that I'm having follow-up conversations with, and their messages get pushed to the wayside, where like my texts, I don't always clean out my inbox every single day, but by the time I go to sleep, my text messages are almost always responded to. And so I feel like the people who have invested in me as their coach deserve my phone number at the very least. And to be honest, like since I've started doing this, that was like what, January. So it's been like 2 months. They like hardly ever text me, like hardly ever. But I love seeing it as soon as they do, because only the people that are like really personal in my life have my phone number. And every single person in the free group that I signed up this last time, we're talking about coaching, not just a challenge pack. Like they're talking to me about coaching and how to do it. And like, I'm like, because normally when I run a free group, it's like, I get crickets, like nothing. They don't even show up. They don't post in the whatever. But I, from the very beginning, as soon as they signed up for my challenge tracker and they signed up for the free trial, I'm like, okay, girl, you're in this. You're showing me you're committed. So I'm committed to you. Here's my phone number. Reach out to me anytime you need help. And I promise I'll get back to you, kind of a thing. And like, they're killing it. They are showing up, they're commenting, and it's like totally been a huge helper. So that's the first like takeaway that I want to share with you guys. And again, this is not telling you like, you have to do this, you should do this. I'm just telling you what's working for me, and you can implement it and do whatever you want to do with the information that I give you. Yeah. So the next thing that she said that, and she being Liz, and she gets this a lot from, like, she follows Emily Favre and Ashley Molstad a lot too. So, and I think it was either Emily Favre or Ashley Molstad or Kate Morgan who even gave this talk at New Leader that gave her all the takeaways that she shared with me. So that's why I keep like bringing up those people. So she said they also send a welcome email to every challenger, every coach. And it's like a little So I don't know if you guys have seen the resource that Ashley made about like the nutrition resource, but it's like a blurb that every person gets from the get-go. So like as soon as they sign up, their share cart is complete. You send them an email to the exact same email that they sent you for their share cart, and it's like cute and adorable and Etsy worthy and fabulous. And it's like, welcome, I love you, I'm so glad you're here with me. Here's how you get started. And you can put anything in there that you want, from here's how to pick the right program. Here's how I meal plan and meal prep. Make sure to check out the Fixate video where Autumn talks about meal prep and how to do the containers. You can talk about like personal development books that you love, that you suggest. And this is for coaches and challengers. And one thing that I loved that Liz told me is that she tells people from the very beginning that, and she sent me all of her scripts and all of her like welcome coach and challenger emails. So I will make sure to share those with you guys too if you want them. So message me or text me personally or in the thread to let me know that you want these resources like the welcome coach or welcome challenger emails and or scripts. And she tells her new challengers from the very beginning. She said she even does it before she even does their share cart, that she tells them, my most successful challengers who actually see results with these products have 3 accountability partners that they pick from the very beginning. Do you have anyone that comes to mind? And if they say yes, I do actually. I have 3 people that I would love if they do this with me. Then she talks to them about signing up as a coach. And if you're following along, Coach Lingo, that's Success Club, like right from the beginning. So you help them sign up as a coach because they already have 3 people in mind that they want to reach out to. They reach out to them. Oh my gosh, they're Emerald. Oh my gosh, they hit Success Club in their first month. Oh my gosh, they're seeing success and the fulfillment that comes from changing other people's lives. Oh my gosh, they got paid $150. What? Like, okay, I'm in, I'm doing this, right? So she asks that before she even sends a share cart. And I love that she phrases it in like a, do you have 3 people that you'd love to do this with to help you be accountable? Because a whole bunch, everybody that I've seen in this business is successful when they have other people holding them accountable in addition to me. And if they say yes, then she talks to them about coaching. They're a builder, ready, set, bada bing, bada boom. If they say, no, I don't really have anybody that comes to mind, she says, okay, that sounds great. No worries at all. I would love to be that accountability partner for you. And I'm sure you're going to meet amazing people in this group that are going to help you be accountable too. Let's get you ready to go. And then she just signs them up as a challenger, right? Like, and that's it. And I love that because it like sprinkles coaching and Success Club from the very beginning. And that's another thing that I've been talking to about these girls that are in my free group that are asking me about coaching. I have plugged in the idea of Success Club right now from the very beginning. That like they say like, what is, because everybody always asks like, what does it mean to be a coach? Or like, what does being a coach entail? And I always tell them the 4 vital behaviors and talk about like, it's legit your job to work out and eat healthy. It's legit your job to listen to personal development and grow your mindset and confidence. It's your job to attract by posting and sharing valuable content. It's your job to connect with people and build relationships. And it's your job to invite those who are interested in what it is that you're doing. And then your 4th thing that you do every day to be a successful coach is you recognize the people that are doing good, your coaches that are killing it. You just recognize and love on your people who have decided to commit with you. Those are your 4 things that you do every day if you want to be a successful coach. And the last part of being a successful coach is what we call Success Club. And you help a minimum of 3 people every single month. And I just like plant that seed right from the very beginning so that they know Success Club is the foundation of your business. This is what you need to do to be successful and to help your business grow. And I tell them like the reason Success Club is pushed is because Beachbody has noticed a trend in the coaches that are successful, and the people who consistently help 3 people a month are the 3 people a month are the people who stick around, are the people who have a team that grows, are the people who are consistently changing lives, who are the people that are consistently building an income that changes their families' lives. That's the foundation of your business. And like planting that seed before they even say, yes, I want to be a coach. Yes, I want to do this. So that when they become a coach, and they're being plugged into all the stuff, they're not like, wait, what is expected of me? What is all this Success Club crap? What? And I've started talking to them about the perks of hitting Success Club, about being a success starter, and getting a free ticket to Summit if you hit Success Club in the first 3 months, and talking to them about Success Club leads. And if you hit Success Club, Beachbody gives you these customers and the like leads that you get at Success Club 5 versus Success Club 10. And if you're sitting here thinking like, you are speaking a whole different language, I have no idea what you're talking about, that's your job to find out what I'm talking about. Because if you don't know what it is that I'm talking about, like as far as Beachbody leads go with Success Club 5 and Success Club 10, onboarding your coaches is going to be really hard because they're not going to know. Google it. Look up a YouTube video about Success Club leads. Utilize your Beachbody Champions Facebook page to see what trainings are on there. Utilize your back office on teambeachbody.com to learn this stuff. Utilize the New Coach University in Fit Bliss Nation. Like, this stuff is out there, and it's legit your job to know about this stuff so that you can know how to steer your people in the right direction to help them have success. One of the affirmations that I started reciting every day is, I empower the crap out of my coaches and challengers because their success is my success. And it's so true. Like, this business would not be fulfilling to me if I was making $1 million, but I had nobody with me. I had no coaches that I loved and cared about. I hadn't changed anybody's lives really. Like, yes, I'd sold a bazillion challenge packs, but nobody's really lost weight. Nobody's made a whole bunch of money. Nobody's able to like provide for their family. Like, that would not be success for me. 300 Success Club points that just go and sit and nobody actually changes their life. That is not success for me. And so I empower the crap out of my coaches and challengers because their success as coaches, their success as challengers is my success. And you better believe that if people are getting results as challengers, like physical results, they're going to want to coach and they're going to make money. And it like all goes hand in hand, right? So I would really encourage you. One of the things that I've started doing as a result of Ashley's secret sauce form is to do one training every day, just one. Because I feel like we get so overwhelmed with all the things that happen, but I find myself wasting time on Marco Polo or wasting time on Instagram or rewatching my own stories multi-times that I'm like, no, like, utilize your freaking time to do something productive and make your brain grow. Stop wasting so much time, Bryn. And so just watch one training. It can be a 60-minute Instagram training that you watch all 60 minutes, or it can be a 60-minute Instagram training that you watch for 10 minutes and it takes you 6 days to watch it. It doesn't matter. Like, just go. And the main takeaway I just finished 5-second rule. The main takeaway that I had was, if you don't separate your feelings from your actions, you will never unlock your true potential. And I feel like that is the whole concept of 5-second rule. You cannot wait until you feel like it, because you'll never feel like it. You just have to go. You just have to act. You have to stop getting in your head and just move out of your own way and just go. Just do the shiz that you know you're supposed to do. Eat that freaking frog and stop waiting until you feel like it, and just do what you know you're supposed to do. Yeah. So that was like a weird random tangent, but obviously it was meant to be said. Otherwise it wouldn't have come up. So, okay, let's see. So when she adds a new coach, she sends them the welcome email. She gives them her phone number. And this is both coaches and challengers she does that with. Then if they did sign up to be a coach, she adds them to the team page. And I really want, I'm like, my goal today or tomorrow, I have youth conference this weekend, so I'm really wanting to get it done today. But my goal for today is to get that Powerful Beyond Measure Instagram going. I don't know if you guys were on for that live video. I'm pretty sure Anna was. Yes? Anna? Yeah. Okay. And I know Megan was, I think Lauren was too, but I think we missed you, Jamie. But I want to make a Powerful Beyond Measure Instagram. And so like the only people that can follow it, like it will be a private group that we have to like approve or whatever. It's not just like any random person can follow it, but the feed will be all announcements, when and where the next Super Saturday is. Oh my gosh, Team Cup is going now, make sure to register. There's a team call tomorrow with such and such person at such and such time. Recognition, this person went Emerald, this person went Ruby, this person went Diamond, this person is a new coach. I didn't told you my book. Okay, sounds great. I love you. I'll see you in 1 minute. And so the whole feed is recognition and announcements. And then the stories are recognition and personal development nuggets. And then I will share the login and password with anybody who has people on the team so that you can recognize your people too. Like I'll be in charge of like posting the announcements to make sure everybody's like up to date, but you guys can share your recognition both in the stories and in the feed as well. And like you can either tell me like, hey Bryn, will you add this this person requested to follow you. Will you accept it on Powerful Beyond Measure? And I'll say like, yes, because I just feel like on Facebook groups, things get lost. Jamie, I just saw your chat. Things get lost on Facebook groups. Like even if you put it in an announcement, they still get lost. I'll read that in just a sec. If you put it in a thread, sometimes like the threads blow up, things get lost. And I just feel like Instagram, one, is where it's at. It's like, I feel like Facebook is totally dying. And I feel like we need to get on top of the wave of like Instagram, because a lot of people that I'm talking to now don't even have a Facebook. So like I have a coach, Bruna, who like isn't plugged into the team community at all because she doesn't have Facebook. So she can't be on Messenger. And so that's one of the reasons I wanted to do the Marco Polo thing, because she could at least have that, but she hasn't like utilized it at all. So it's like, I'm just like texting her, but she's not getting a part of the community, the feeling of that without Facebook. And I have a feeling she's not going to be the last coach I ever recruit that doesn't have Facebook, you know, or that you guys recruit. Good job. So I really want to jump on the Instagram train. And I feel like even those of us who do have Facebook, I feel like it's going to be an awesome place to like, let me just go look at that page for a sec to see if there's anything new that I need to know. Because like Instagram feeds are just so much easier to find information. Let me read your chat. Jamie asked, are you going to make one for the challengers who don't plan on being a coach yet, or will they be in that as well? So the Instagram account, I'm thinking it's just a team page basically, but it's on Instagram instead of Facebook. So it's just coach focused. So it's like a team page, but it's a an Instagram account instead. So we'll still run challenge groups on my challenge tracker. But I'm just thinking it's going to be more of like a team page on Instagram. So when we get new coaches, we will tell them, hey, go follow this. We'll get you approved. And, but that's like it. Yeah. You don't send them New Coach University. You don't do any of those other things. You just like add them to the team page, which we're going to make it Instagram, and shout them out, recognize them as a new coach, and add them, if they have Facebook, add them to our team thread and like shout them out that way, and immediately plan a one-on-one coach call with them. So all that they know right now, you've had the conversation, they've gotten the challenge pack, they got your welcome email saying like, here's where to get started, here's how to pick the workouts, here's how to do your meal plan, and then obviously like the coaches versus challengers is going to look a little different. And to be completely honest, I have not looked at the resources that she sent me, so I'm not sure what else is in the new coach email. But they have seen that email. And I know it's pretty short and sweet. And you've shared your phone number with them. They've been added to the team page. They've been recognized as a new coach. They've been added to the thread if they have Facebook. And then you're scheduling a one-on-one. That's all they know. They're not, I just feel like every single person I've recruited, like in the last 7 months, they tell me they want it. They tell me they're excited. I get them plugged in, and literally days, like 2-3 days later, they're like, I'm out. This is overwhelming. I don't have time for this. Or I just feel like I'm drinking from a fire hose. I don't think I'm ready for this. And I'm like, okay, like, and I'm like at a loss that I'm like, I don't know what to do because, but I really believe in you and I totally think you can do this. But now I feel like this is more vibing with me and how I want to run my team. And I totally have time right now to do one-on-ones. Maybe in the future when our team is a 10-star team and we're recruiting like crazy, maybe I won't have time for that anymore. Maybe I'll have to do a Zoom call with all the new coach one-on-ones. But I feel like a whole bunch of coaches that are successful talk about their getting started right call. And a whole bunch of ones that are like way up high, they do a Zoom call. And there's like 10 people on their getting started right call, and it's no longer a one-on-one, but they still have a getting started right call. Are you waving? No. Hi. So I really, really want to implement that. So on their getting started right call, she talked about if they didn't already say they have 3 accountability partners in your conversation before, this is where you introduce it. Like from the beginning of your getting started right call, like, okay, my coaches that have been successful in the past always have 3 accountability partners that they get started with on their journey. Do you have 3 people in your life that you would like to help keep you accountable and potentially do this with you? And then they say yes or no. And then you tell them, and if you do find 3 people to help keep you accountable, that's what's called Success Club. So I personally have started doing that before they even start coaching, but this is a different way to do it. If you're like, that intimidates me, I don't want to do that. So you can do that in the getting started right call. But Success Club needs to be something that is introduced at the beginning and emphasized, because I know for me, I've been a coach almost 4 years. I like never talked about Success Club because I was like, I'm like a little nervous about it. I don't want to like come off the wrong way, but I feel like I was doing them a disservice because the pride of hitting Success Starter is real. And I did not even know that was a thing. And I wish that I would have been sat down and been like, okay, you need to help 3 people a month. Because if you do, that's called Success Club. And when you hit 3 months in a row, you're a success starter. And this is what happens when you're a success starter. You earn a free call with, it used to be Jeff Hill. I don't even know who it is now. I think it's Kim Carver. And you earn a free ticket to Summit. I knew I wanted to go to Summit. Like, I wish I had known that I could have earned that. Oh, and guess what? You get recognized every single Super Saturday because the success starters get to stand up, you know. And I personally am choosing to do the whole, if you hit Success Club 3 months in a row, I'm going to buy you AirPods. Like, so that it's a foundation of their business right from the get-go, and they know that it's important. And you're doing them a service to know these are all the perks of hitting Success Club right out of the gate, so that it's not this like drum that you're banging later. And they're like, wait, why didn't you never tell me about this before? Like, if it's so foundational to my success in my business, why did I never hear about this before? You know, so then it puts a bad taste in their mouth of Success Club, if that makes sense. And if you're like, yeah, Bryn, why didn't you ever do that to me? I apologize. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm overexposed right now. I'm so tired. You're so tired. What the? You just woke up. Okay, so that is that. And then share on the Get It Started Right call, after you talk to them about Success Club, share your invite script so that they know what to even say. And you can tell them, like, make it sound like you. If this doesn't vibe with you, that is totally okay. But this is what I send to my people when I'm inviting them, so that they don't feel like they have to completely recreate the wheel. On the getting started right call, talk to them about share a cart and how that works. And then when you're done, talking to them about share cart to give them some homework at the end of the getting started right call. So their homework is, I want you to talk to those 3 people, and I will talk you through it. If they ask you something that like, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to respond to this, please help me, like text me and I will talk you through how to respond to them, kind of a thing. So that they have the confidence right from the get-go to be like, okay, like if I get stuck, I can turn to her, she'll help me. And it like takes a little bit of the anxiety away from sending those initial invites and feeling stuck that you don't even know where to go. Right. And then another part of their homework is to make a list of 50 people that they would love to work out with, that they would love to do this with, and then challenge them to send the invite that you shared with them to that 50 people. Okay. And then let them know some will say no. Some will totally ignore you, and some will say yes. And that's just the nature of this business, and kind of talking to them about that whole side of things. I know you guys have heard it before, so I don't feel like I need to really emphasize that, but talking to them about like what it feels like when people say no, and you can say as much or as little as you want about that. So I loved what she said, that she like made it, she said, I just want to plant the seed at the very beginning of their business that Success Club is easy. And I was like, oh, that is like so refreshing to hear, because I feel like my head believes sometimes that Success Club is hard. But like when I actually stop to think about it, like I have 31 days in March to help 3 people. Like my brain is like, no, that really is easy. But then I've been like, one part of my brain is like, that's easy. And the other part's like, no, everybody tells you that's hard. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's hard. I forgot it's not easy. That I'm like, no, I think I really do need to retrain my brain that helping 3 people is really not that hard. It's 3 people, right? Like 3. And friggin' Ashley Molstad can hit Success Club 300. She helps 150 people a month. And she talked in her call that I was watching the other day about her coach, Emily Favre, who also ended in the top 10, that Emily Favre was talking to her about like mentorship stuff of like, what goal should I push for as far as Success Club numbers go? And Ashley was like, you should push for 200. And she was like, oh, wait, really? Like I was thinking 100 was lofty. And Ashley was like, no, like push for 200, because then like 50 is going to feel like a walk in the park because you're pushing for 200. And I know that I've noticed that to be true. If I'm pushing for 5 feels really hard. And I'm like, I fall short, right? If I'm pushing for 10, I end at 5. And so I fell short. If I'm pushing for 50 and I hit SC 30, I'm going to fall short, but I hit SC 30, right? Like it's that whole concept of dreams are not meant to be, or goals are not meant to be reached. They're meant to push you. So if you need to start telling yourself, I'm pushing for SC 50, and you fall short and only hit SC 30, like you hit a lot higher numbers than you've ever hit before. And that's okay that you did not actually hit 50. You hit 30 and you helped 15 people in the process, when in past months you've helped 0 or 1 or 2, right? So just changing your mindset about Success Club and helping your new coaches change their mindsets about Success Club. The Success Club is easy, and doing your own homework about believing that too, so that you can help your coaches believe that. And then teaching them from the very beginning how to help someone sign up as a discount coach. And just talking to them about like, if someone does want this, help them sign up as a discount coach from the very beginning, because it only helps them. And talking to them about like, there's legit no fee to cancel your coaching account. It legit costs you the exact same amount to sign up as a coach as it does as a challenger. The only difference is you're set up to receive products 25% off from the very beginning. And if you ever wanted to work the business like me, you're already set up to do so. All I have to do is plug you into my team page, and then you'll be working the business too. And if anybody ever comes to you and is like, oh my gosh, you look incredible, what are you doing? You can tell them all about it, and you're already set up to make money, and I will help you do that, kind of a thing. So teaching your new coaches about the discount coach opportunity and how to talk to their challengers about that, so that they can hit emerald quickly, potentially diamond quickly, by helping everyone they get started with to sign up as a discount coach. Because if they're inviting 3 people at the very beginning and 50 people in their first week as a coach, like they could be diamond in a week. Like if they actually really do sign up everyone as a discount coach, right? So, and I know like Beachbody has pushed this a million times too, that like, and I know this to be true for myself. I've had so many coaches that, yes, they get 2 Success Club points in the beginning of the month or their first month as a coach, but it was their husband and they quit. Like, and I'm not saying you should not sign up your husband. Signing up your husband will double your income and help your business explode as your volume grows, as your income explodes, because you're literally cloning yourself. But I am saying they need to help someone and become emerald besides just their mom and their husband, 2 controlled accounts. That's how I hit emerald. Because yes, they're emeralds, but they have not received any of the success and fulfillment that comes from helping someone. They signed someone up to get them to emerald. They have not helped anybody yet. So that's my own personal belief that I have noticed for myself. When I have coaches that hit emerald that way, they quit. They don't stick around. When I have coaches that hit emerald by actually helping and changing someone's life, they do stick around, because the fulfillment of helping people and changing people's lives is what they were here for in the beginning anyways. And yes, they made $50 from signing up their husband and $50 from signing up their mom, but they spent $160. And that's different. Spending $320 and making $100 is great, but you still spent $320 and only made $100. Versus I spent $160 to clone myself and sign up my husband, and I helped my friend and made $50. That's a very different thing. So encouraging them to actually help someone in the first week of their business, ideally, much less the first month. Hey, please stop. She's crying, so that means she does not like that. Okay. So encouraging them and talking to them about what emerald means, and encouraging them to be emerald within the week of them signing up, and encouraging them to be diamond within the first 60 to 90 days, utilizing their list of 50 people. So that it plants that seed. And then also asking them about their like long-term goals, and like financially what their long-term goals are, and getting that, like finding that out from the very beginning, so that you can help them if they fall off and be like, girl, like I know you said you wanted to leave your job and you wanted to come home to be with your kids. I know that this business can do that for you. I've seen it time and time again, but you have to hustle. You have to plug in. You have to work hard. Are you still serious about you leaving your job? Because if you are, I would love to help you realize that goal. You know, so figuring out their goals, their why, right from the very beginning. Let's see. So then after the getting started right call, she talks about, she says again, okay, so just remember your homework is to send those 3 invites and to your 3 accountability partners, and let me help you if you ever get stuck. And then also after the getting started right call, then put them in the link for the training and tell them, I love that she does this, because I feel like we're the opposite as a team, that we're like, hurry and get through New Coach University as fast as you can, and I won't do a one-on-one with you until after you finish it. And they're like, oh my gosh, my brain is exploding and I feel so overwhelmed and I haven't even done anything yet. That she says, okay, like here's the link to the training. Here's how you find it. Please understand that it is self-paced. You don't feel like you have to do it all at once, but this is where all the information is. So if you want to be successful, utilize this, watch this. But Don't let it overwhelm you. Just go at your own pace, watch as many or as little as you want to, and just know the faster you watch these, the faster you'll see success. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed and quit because you were going too quickly, kind of a thing, which I love that emphasis. And then set like an alarm on your phone or whatever to check in with your new coach every few days to see how things are going. Not every single day, because that gets obnoxious. What do you need, cutie? Okay, can you reach him or do you need my help? I noticed you already have one. You don't need more than one. And it's not even nap time. Jamie, I just saw your chat. It's Siggy. So, okay, I'll go get you one more. Normally we don't have beepies yet, but we'll put them away after my call. Huh? Here you go. When mommy's done with her call, we gotta put them away, okay? Oh, you made a really good mess. Okay. Yes, I lost my train of thought. Let's see. Yeah, check in every few days to see how the conversations are going with their 3 people. Do you need any help? How are you doing? How are you feeling? And not checking in every single day, but like setting an alarm or a reminder or a Teamsy follow-up alert, whatever system you use to remember to check in with them and see how things are going and see how you can be of help. Okay, let's see. I already said that. Okay, and then another thing that she talked about. Let's see. Another thing that she talked about that I loved is that in like, and I've been brainstorming with her about the whole team page Instagram, but she said she's made a sneak peek Instagram. That it's like in the feed, it's stuff like transformation pictures and income progressions, and stuff like that. But there's story highlights at the top that are transformations, a day in the life of a coach, income progressions. There's like highlights of retreats, a highlight of like super Saturdays, a highlight of like success club trips. And then the Instagram TVs are individual coach stories of like why people joined Beachbody and all that stuff. So I love that because I feel like anytime we have like a sneak peek coming up, we could say something like follow this account if you're interested in learning more about coaching, because following an account seems a lot less like intimidating to people than like joining a group. And she said that she did a poll of like, do you want, like if I created a group like this, would you follow it? And she said like 50 people voted on the poll and said yes, that they would follow this account. So she created this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is genius. But she said to encourage all of you guys to make your own. Because unfortunately with Instagram, like you can't see who added that person, you know, like you can on Facebook to the sneak peek. And so like I would have oh, you want potty in your pants? Okay. Do you have any more potty to go, or do we just need to change your pants? Okay, we had an accident. Yay, one sec. Mom life, over here. Okay, come here. Let's see if your penis has any more pee in it. No. Next time, sweetheart, please make sure to tell me that you need to go potty. so that we don't get any honey in your pants. Okay? Pee in your pants. Deal? Is that a deal? I would love to help you go back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
It's a little tight. Okay, there you go. Okay, sorry. But we can't all have the same sneak peek, because if we all have them follow it, we can't differentiate between who clicked on it because of my story and who clicked on it because of your story, kind of a thing. And I mean, obviously we could like ask them like, hey, who added you to this group, or, you know, who's the coach, whatever. But I just feel like that would be, that would create more work. So like we can all use the same content, and we can all like create videos and share transformations and like share the content with each other, but we each create our own sneak peek kind of a thing, just on Instagram. So again, you don't need to do that. Hey, please stop. If she's crying, that means she does not like it. You don't need to do that, but again, it's just an idea for you to utilize if you would like the idea. So, yeah, that was basically a lot of the takeaways that I had from in talking to her. And then, sorry, let me see. Yeah, I told you guys that. Okay, yep, that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys. So any like questions, thoughts, ideas, comments, light bulbs, aha moments, worries, anything?
I love it. I really do want you to send me that stuff, like the new email and everything. I had, but I can't remember them. I don't know if I wrote them down. Do you know what I'm talking about? The stuff that you're, yeah, okay.
The new coach and new challenger welcome email.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll look over that to see if I like the way it looks. Let me look at it real quick right now, because she sent it to me. Maybe I accidentally sent it.
I think one of my hangups has been I've had all of the stuff on my personal Google Drive, and that's like the same Google Drive I had in college. Like, it's just a stinking mess. So I think I'm going to start using a different emails Google Drive, and like just set up an easy onboarding, go to a folder, go down the checklist, you know, so it's just easy for me, and it's a system. So if I ever get an assistant, I can just follow this, you know, create a system. Like, that's what I really worked well today.
Yeah, and that's what she said she has too, is that she did like, she has some sort of system that like every so often she has like an email like thread almost that like send this now. And I don't know if she meant like she automatically, like it automatically sends somehow. Okay, so I'll just forward this to you. So this is like her invite process. So I have not looked over this at all. So I don't know if like this is exactly how I would say it or use it, but I'll just forward it to you and you can take what you like and leave what you don't. So Anna, Jamie, do you want me to forward this stuff to you too? I know I can't see you right now. So
I guess you would.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Let me see.
But,
okay, so Anna, it's Anna Kate.
Yep.
1992.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what is Jamie's again? Jamie Lynn, Linne.
Jamie.garcia.fitness@gmail, she says in the chat.
That's a new one.
Yeah, she's probably doing the same.
fitness@gmail.com. Okay, so this one that I'm forwarding you right now is her invite process. Okay, and then let me start these so I don't lose them. Okay, and then this one that I'll send you next is getting started right for your clients. Anna Kate, Jamie Garcia. Okay, send. I just sent the getting started right for your clients. And then one more is getting started right for coaches. And I'm pretty sure from what she and I talked about, this is like the email stuff that she sends. So yeah, so the first one was like all her invite scripts and how she plugs in like Success Club from the very beginning. And then the welcome email for coaches, a welcome email for challengers as well. So I know I'm like really excited about this just because like I said already, I just feel like I get a new coach and even I sometimes have that like I'm so excited and I'm like, yay, I found a builder. But like my experience is also like I was so excited and you were so excited and what happened? Like something died, like you died and I died and what went wrong, you know? And I know obviously you guys are still here. So something went right that way, but maybe like I treated you guys differently and didn't even know it, you know, or I don't know. So I definitely feel like my getting started right process can work. And I've definitely noticed that in you guys as well, that you guys sign builders and yay, excited. Oh, I burned out. Okay, I died. I'm done. Like I've seen it with Anna's coaches. I've seen it. Colin, she does not want to wrestle. Please stop.
Screaming.
Normally she does, but she's teething right now. And she's been a little bit of a mess. So like I've seen it with some of Megan's coaches that have signed up. Like they started out so gung-ho and then all of a sudden the momentum and the energy died. I've seen it with some of Lauren's coaches, exact same thing that I'm like, obviously it's not just a problem that I am having. And speed of the leader, speed of the pack. So I need to fix this so that I can teach my people what to do so they don't have the same problem. So I'm really excited to try this out, to implement it. And I know like I'm totally a hands-on, like I want to help you type of person. And then new levels, new devils, when we get to the point where like we're too big to do the whole one-on-one thing anymore. Again, I'm like, okay, then we'll do Zooms and we'll do one-on-one Zooms together. So, and I still feel like the getting started right thing is a thing that needs to happen. So that they can see like, I really am a real person. I'm not just someone who texts you back and forth on Instagram. Like I really do love you. I really do believe in you type of thing. What do you think? Are you tired? Are you tired? I think she's tired already. Okay. Any other thoughts, comments, questions, concerns?
I feel you. I'm in and out thinking about this with me. I feel like super on fire sometimes, but I really loved that 2-hour call too. It kind of lit a fire up, but like, I don't want to, I feel like a pressure, you know, to somebody else. Like I have to do this for somebody else. Like that really changed it to where it's like, I want to do this. Freak. I love everything about all of these things. Obviously it changed my life, but I should be sharing. I shouldn't feel guilty for sure. So anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I don't know if you guys have seen the 10X growth conference, like totally changed my life. And not just like when hey, I'm trying to help you, but you're not letting me. And I started reciting an affirmation every day that I heard at the 10X conference, that like selling is just helping someone solve a problem with a solution that I have. That's it. That is all selling is. And I remember like earning a Success Club call with Rachel Hollis, and it was so good. And it was all about like mom guilt. And she kind of talked about a lot of the things that she talks about in Girls Stop Apologizing. But she was like, you guys are master salespeople, that I was like, I am not a salesperson. Like, and I had like all this like icky vibes of like, I'm not salesy. I'm not a salesperson. Like, I'm helping people. And I needed to hear that at 10X Growth Conference. Like, I'm doing both. I'm selling and I'm helping. I'm not being a salesy person, AKA like I'm not spamming people with random crap that they're not even interested in, but I am selling, and that's okay. I'm selling a lifestyle. I'm changing it. I'm selling an idea. I'm selling a product that will help them change their lives. And I realized, like, as soon as I overcame, oh my gosh, this is real life over here. As soon as I overcame that limiting belief of like, but I don't want to sell. I don't want to be salesy. I don't, like, I can be. What?
Interrupting. There is a podcast that helped me with that too. Have you listened to Life Coach School? Kelly?
I haven't. Will you share that in the thread?
I'll put it in Powerful Beyond Measure because so good. Like, so good.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, I would love that.
Because it's all about like sharing, and it did help me quite a bit.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that would be great. Okay, so let's plan on, oh my gosh, all of that. And yeah, I'll end this recording if I can get a hand. I'm holding both of them at this moment. Okay, I need to stop this. I'll stop the recording. Okay, love you guys.